this kind of shameful history of not taking care of the state, not taking care of its people, and the feds having to come in and take care of them. And I'm wondering, I mean, I think that you're already trying to do that with the Violence Against Women Act, that kind of thing, those issues. But I'm really wondering if it's time with our sexual assault and domestic violence. I mean, if you're number one for many, many, many years in a row, is it time for the feds to maybe do something? Is there something more the feds can do?
Well, we're doing some things. I mean, as you mentioned, the Safe Families of Village Act that I'm working on, we've increased the amount of money for the COPS program. This is important because this gives resources not only to urban areas like Anchorage, Fairbanks, Juneau, so forth, also to rural Alaska. They can tap into those resources. We've added some additional money for some of the prevention programs. We've increased some resources for education for the first time in many years. So all that's happening, but to be very frank with you, you have to have people who are in office on the local level, meaning, I would say Juneau, both the governor down, actually care about these issues. They're going to do something, not just bumper stickers and keychains, but actually get busy.
And marches.
And marches. You know,
marches.
I think all those
wristbands.
And wristbands.
Yes.
Those are all part of the awareness, and I get that, but awareness does not get you results. It's the step to get you to the next stage, which is getting, and I do think there's some efforts, I have to give credit to some of the Native organizations that have done some stuff about men and getting them to, you know, and I like the visuals they've done, because what it's doing is showing that men can talk about this issue, and rural Alaska can talk about this issue, should not be afraid of that. But then we need to take it to the next level. When I was in Amonic, as I mentioned, I mean, here's Amonic trying to keep their doors open for a shelter. But I'm waiting, I'm doing this, but I haven't heard anything from the governor, and I'm waiting, is there, and you know, instead they're all about, you know, they need to solve it internally. Well, yes, they do want to, but they need resources also to a community that doesn't have a tax base to support themselves. You know, we're fortunate, you know, when I was mayor, because we had a tax base we could tap into. We could fund wellness courts that the state should have been funding. We did our program over here with STAR and others with the SART program and helped fund that. Even though it was dominant state requirement and responsibility, but we did it because it was the right thing to do. So I think the feds have a certain role, but I do believe that the state needs to step up, and they've ignored, you know, and when I say this, I know I'll get criticism that, oh no, this is what we've done, you know, but the data tells you the result. Okay? Right. And the amount of people still commit crimes, it's still around 65%, still repeating their offenses. So the system is broken, and not acknowledging that and pretending that, oh, we'll just make it all magically go away because we'll run a TV campaign on it, is not realistic.